EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in downtown New Orleans at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from the Superdome. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The previous run good for 9. Here's second and a yard. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Saints 20. A big play there out of Cook. 48 yards on the ground. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for first and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation.
I definitely didn't mean to press X.
Take him down. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? You can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
A gain of 3, second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. Now the first carry for Cam Akers. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The gain of 5 brings up third and 2.
They'll go to the air here on third and 2. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be fourth down. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. They go with Jacobs.
He's on lag.
Bring him down at the 28-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on fourth down.
To the 28-yard line.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Kyle Duggar up to make the tackle.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Well, a throw out to his fullback is complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now a run with Akers. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Here's 2nd and 8. He's going to drop this off to his fullback. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. They'll give him a yard on the play. And this long drive is going to continue as they move the chains again. Down they go with Jacobs again. And down inside the 15 he goes. 17 there and a New Orleans first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's Jacobs. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, the Saints were able to hold on to it, so they will indeed keep possession.
A fumble on the play.
We're scoreless after 1.
Quarter with no score.
Next up on, I have the worst piece of shit baby dad. I literally asked him, I said, can I have our kid so I can go to the park? He said, no. Use your shit out of luck because I ain't even in town. The fuck? Excuse you?
Good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. Well, that will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment.
It's funny, we had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator, and What did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And now a fumble. The ball's out. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. The throw over the middle taken in. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down.
Carolina.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
10 yards to go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Henry Ruggs, 42 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There are the results of a touchdown. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. Past the 35 before he's taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 37.
On play action, they'll throw. He's got him in wide open, complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. Jacobs from the gun, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up
from the midfield strike. They'll look to throw. Catch made by Fulgham. Right near the 35-yard line.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run this with Akers. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
The line of scrimmage.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Saints on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 done. This is 3rd and 11. They'll set up to throw. These guys nailed the crossing.
I'm lagging so bad.
Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. They run it with Jacobs. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Carrier.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Strong coverage by Carolina. And we go to 4th down. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 46. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Hostile.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. right side to Hopkins. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That is caught for the 7. And the Saints are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Escaping, nowhere to go. Here he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers.
On the play, recovered by Carolina.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Carolina. Henry Ruggs in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers strike quickly here for 6 points. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
There's 14. Saints 3.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. Taken about 7 yards deep. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right. The whole game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Number 20.
Yeah, he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
He was tackled at the 27.
And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Akers, he clips it out. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 5.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
touchdown.
Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Panthers use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And it's 21-3. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions. Some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Flush to his right. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Taking it in from 24 yards out. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. It's up and good, and the lead is down now at 11. It's 21-10. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Setting up the screen for Cook. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So mark off the yardage for roughing the passer.
And I've seen this before. On a screen pass, not only are you rushing the passer, you're rushing him deeper than normal. And I think a little frustration kicks in at the end. You're going to hit him anyway when you shouldn't.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 24 yards.
The Panthers first down.
Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
And that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Eluding the pressure right. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Panthers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. 2nd and 4. On the move to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. It'll be a loss of 1, and that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. Dancing to his left. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Saints able to come up with a goal line stand. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Number 23.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
At the 15-yard line.
They'll go again here with Akers. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Back to throw here. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. And he'll complete this one to Fulgham. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 20.
2nd and 11. He finds an opening past the 40. Down man on the right sideline. That's Hopkins. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the 50-yard line.
Escaping the pressure right. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. You said it earlier in the quarter when we saw a broken tackle then that we might see some missed tackles here early on in week 1.
Got the trash.
Another one right there.
Yeah, not a surprise at all. It will even out as the season extends because everyone will get used to the play speed. But right now, here in the early season, the advantage definitely goes to the offense.
And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Once again, it's Jacobs, and he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Akers. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Cam Akers, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Saints are back within a score. They'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means it had to be good coverage. Just have nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, we try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. That'll be taken about a yard deep.
Yeah.
Nice return, sets him up pretty good here. Right at
They took him out there. They took him out there with him, but brought him back in.
30-yard run.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
In order to the 4-minute offense, this is just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. Ball carrier. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And this is picked up by the Saints.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden they heard this sudden change call, because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the fourth, a costly turnover. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Jacobs now. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That's to Fogan, complete. And inside the 20 before it's brought down. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Running is Jacobs. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. His throw at the 5. And the Saints are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. They come up in a 2 tight end look here. And that's a touchdown. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see
back and go out and score again. Can he get it done?
Looking underneath, he's got Akers. And the Saints are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal. And a little bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Third and goal.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's third and goal. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And they will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Were we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play. And maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. Now I'm listening to you. So for the Panthers, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.